whom are you heading towards that? Because for you, definitely not. So yeah, there we are, finally where I wanted to see me going with this. It's super funny running around like this and recording that. Feeling still quite weird, but yeah, let's get to the point why I'm doing all this. And it is because I got some stuff in mind I want to share with you, and these things are being flooded all over my head when I'm out there for a run. And so I felt like it would be a great addition to make these kind of RunCasts while I'm in lower heart rate zone, because it's great. First thing I got in mind for now is that there are days where you're feeling this depression, the mental and emotional, like the whole foundation you're building your positive self, like breaking apart, and you're struggling with your abilities to like get ahead and get this ambition again of being able to like crush it all. And when I'm in these feelings, it suddenly feels like a paralysis where I'm not really able to move at all, because every little step you want to take is immensely hard, and therefore it's getting even harder to break free of this like barrier and this cube of living you're in. Whoa, what's going on here? Stay here, please stay here. What are you doing? Okay, we are here again. Are you here now? Okay, I think I got you again. Where were we? By shifting through the state of paralysis, which is not like the real paralysis. Please do not take me wrong, because when you really got paralysis, that's not the way to go, and I suddenly cannot help you with that. But when we take the state of a paralysis as an example and adapt it onto the previously showcased mental state of inability to move, then I think it's a great step to make a shift, where you like setting yourself up into a new state by shifting your body's inability to move into like a positive state of being by pushing your body. Because eventually when you get things moving, you're able to take your mind's barriers with it, and you're crushing through the walls with all the power you got in your body. And that is like the state I'm immersing myself when I'm unable to move my mind's perspective into a good direction. And yeah, therefore I'm really happy to have both feet and to be able to run or do sports, because as I mentioned, when things move, you can take other still parts of your inner self with it. That is a great thing in life. But yeah, sometimes you're also moving things too far, as I have been, because I thought that adapting this kind of solution onto my feelings of suppression, so you can take things too far with this solution as well, because as I did it, I've just like took that option way too often lately and like strained my body's ability to make this balance move possible in a way too far extent, so that I injured myself on multiple parts of my body, because I was saying to myself like, yeah, when I'm feeling completely down, I'm going out there and I'm running the shit off me. And that were the moments where I've been going way too far. I've been running way too fast, beyond any of my capacities. And the training I've been adapting to my legs wasn't that good as well, because I've always had like in mind, yeah, I'm going for a run tomorrow. I have to make sure my legs are all good and able to run it off. But yeah, that was like the very wrong like look on things, because yeah, seemingly I've been not able to hold my body's maximum capacity of the run in my legs, because every other part from my lung capacity, my oxygen, was all good. I did not feel too bad about it, but in my legs are like a big reason for why I actually had to move things down a bit, and suddenly I had to stop running for a few days, because I had such a harsh pain in my legs, and now I'm still taking that with me, and it's almost as hard at the moment as it was like a week before. And that's the reason why I'm stopping now, because I cannot go on like this. Even though it's the solution for many of my mental distraughts, I cannot use this solution when somewhere different is another part of mine being like bombarded. I gotta build the defense, and then I can go into the offense again. But like that, it's not making any sense. As well, you're just postponing the pain and making things even harder in the end. But that's even hard for me, and I'm clear about that. I'm seeing through this, and I know that would be the best thing, but it has been like 5 days since my last run, and I feel horrible about it. And I was in such a need today to go for a run, to power myself out. But yeah, as I'm seeing now, that would be too easy of a solution, too like try it again and go for it again and hope that it's getting better. That's not the way. It's definitely not the way. I feel like you can adopt such a mental state into various kind of situations in life, because overstraining without hearing to your inner voice, listening to what you're really feeling, is a very harsh thing to do. It's only involving hits you take. You're getting backfired all the time again for behaviors like that. You cannot run away from this. You can suppress it, yeah. I could go here, I could take some painkillers, throw them in myself and like numb this shit off. In that kind of situation, it would be pretty dumb, because I want to suppress pain I got from doing too much sports. But that's the way people approach things with mental distraughts they have. With like some situations, they're in a very, where they are in a very deep, like kind of spiral, can't get out of it. What are they doing? They're like looking away, looking so far away they cannot reach any of this inner lying truth anymore, by looking at their phones, looking at social media, doing stuff to suppress things, not going the path of growth, because the pain is too high to even feel like the energy to move out of this. But yeah, what where should this end? When are you going to understand this? And yeah, when this moment of understanding is not coming, like here with me, when the moment is not coming, where I'm like stopping the run because I know it's definitely not the right thing to do now, I'll be getting injured even harder. I will need to take the hits afterwards. The hits of being injured for months maybe. And that's not worth it. Just like it's not worth it to suppress any of your pain all the time, to make your life miserable in the end. Well, where are your feelings? How are you really feeling? Can you even tell me how you are feeling? Or is it like that half of the time you are not even able to think about the state of feeling, because you're like brushing it under the curtain of of distraction. So what is your goal with this? Where are you heading? For whom? For whom are you heading towards that? Because for you, definitely not. If you would do for yourself, then you would feel this kind of pain, this kind of distraught you're going through. But as you're suppressing it so hard, you lose yourself in your own opinion of this fact. So stop, as I did. when you feel that this is not the way to go, give yourself the pause. Take yourself some time to move further away from this captivating state, because you deserve more. You got so much lying within you. You could bring out there all the time if you like get into tune with your feelings. So listen, okay?